What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we got to talk about Starfield yet again. And I do want to start this video off by saying how annoyed I'm getting at Starfield. I mentioned this on Twitter. I mean, take it all. Like, don't take any of this stuff too seriously, okay? Things that you should probably know, okay? I'm going to get Starfield day one. I follow the game, so I don't even have a Series S or X. If a good game or a game that I'm into comes out somewhere, I'm going to go to that somewhere to get it. So I'm into Starfield. I'm going to get it day one. I'm going to play it day one. I'm going to cover it, all that stuff. So that's no matter what else I say, remember kind of those core principles. But like I jokingly tweeted, over on Twitter, which, by the way, you can follow me, Podcast Now 15. The link's in the description. I've never seen a game that's like gone through as much seemingly as Starfield has. Now, almost, actually all of it, it's not even Bethesda, all of it has come from the internet. There's not a single thing really that Microsoft, that Bethesda, that the specific team working on this game, none of them have really done anything to warrant the stuff that's happened online. Because what you've had online, and I'll look to people like Jeff Grubb and other, there's actually multiple, he's one that comes to mind just because that name is kind of, becoming more and more popular. But there's several leakers out there that are basically just having wars with each other, some inadvertently, some almost looking like they're looking for fights, right? And so, I mean, what's the whole purpose here? Well, now it seems like Starfield will be at E3, okay? They may have a release window or date attached to it, but it's almost 100% not coming out this year. Now it'll come out not even early next year, more like middle of next year, more like around a year away. Now, Jeff Grubb, I think, specifically said that. Jason Schreier, who blocked me, by the way, finally got blocked, he tweeted out that, which I wasn't able to see it, but he tweeted out that the game is further away than most people think, and that, it's got a while to go. And I think that's what kind of activated Jeff Grubb to say, yeah, it's probably around a year or so away. So now, if at E3 they say anything about a release date for Starfield, they'll probably say 2022. But again, like, it's not early 2022, it's like middle of 2022. So what's annoying is, again, there's almost this inadvertent war that's gone on where, as of like a week or two ago, it seemed actually kind of likely the game could release this fall. There was a lot of people saying, in fact, some of the people that were saying that are the same people that are now saying that it's in the middle of 2022. That's why, I respect to a good degree gaming leakers in terms of their knowledge and in terms of their connections. Pretty much that's it. Not their personality, not them as a person just in general, but as their, to their connections. And it's just funny when they literally backtrack on themselves, and no specific names, but you could see it. They backtrack on themselves like a week after they say something else. So that, and again, that's not Bethesda's fault. That's not Starfield's fault. People get, I would say, including myself sometimes, I'll be honest, I do it too. And you have to remind yourself this. I have to remind myself this. Like, it's not even really Starfield's fault. When you get mad of if you get mad, I should say, at Starfield, if you get mad at Bethesda, it's like, well, they haven't really done anything. All they've really done is, I guess, behind the scenes, which is something that's notable, is like they've removed the PlayStation kind of listings from their website. So, like, to try to, I guess, distance themselves from the idea that that's going to happen. Things like that. And that's stuff you can read into. That's stuff you could say, okay, well, because again, like, they haven't confirmed anything. Phil Spencer has kind of cryptic in his words. You can I think all of us can read into what he's saying, but they're not outright saying anything specifically, but people obviously run with it. And that's the internet. That's the internet, is people run with something small and make it something bigger. But I will say, though, like, it's annoying. It's annoying going on Twitter every day and seeing like some conflicting report of Starfield. It's just like, just shut. Like, I know people will tell me for like Gotham Knights or other stuff, it's like, hey, just be quiet until you get info. Like, and I've always been very opposed to that, so maybe I'm hypocritical. I've always been opposed to that and said, no, I like covering this. There's reasons why I do it, but maybe they're onto something, because in a way, I'm doing the same thing with these people where it's, but no, again, to be honest with you, this, in my opinion, is different than somebody like saying with me, like, just wait on new info, because like it changes almost daily for Starfield, and it's like, just get your story straight first. Like, when I do theories or opinions or things that I want in a game, those don't change daily. I don't contradict myself every day. These contradict themselves, and sometimes it's the same person doing it. They can contradict themselves every single day. So Does it suck that the game is most likely not releasing this fall? Yeah. Does it speak to a larger problem with Bethesda, but not even really Bethesda, but with Microsoft, that again, they spend all these billions of dollars, they have all these studios, all these games being made, and we're sitting here roughly 7 or so months or 6 or so months from when these systems released, and they had The Medium. That was their big game, which was not a very big game. Is that sad? Yeah, it's actually kind of pathetic. Are they going to get better over time? Yeah, most likely. I wouldn't say it's a definite, because managing your studios is important. Just because you have 1,000 studios making 1,000 games doesn't mean you're a good manager of them, and that's never really been Microsoft's strong suit. Halo, obviously you have this Bethesda stuff, but again, the Bethesda stuff, I think you have to separate yourself from it a little bit and say, okay, well, they just bought them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, them buying Bethesda has nothing to do with Starfield's production. They were doing it before, they were doing it during, they're doing it right now when they're owned by them. There's really nothing. It's not like Microsoft can come in and say, okay, we're gonna, I guess that you could say, we're gonna like double your team, double the resources, like get this game out. They could do that, but they don't seem like they are. And that, by the way, I'm not even promoting that as an idea. I don't think that's something that guarantees like a better product. Just because you have double the people working on it, that could actually mean double the problems versus double the productivity. So yeah, it does suck it's not coming out this fall. I think it's more of a just a bad look for Microsoft, the fact that they still don't have anything. You could say Halo. Halo will be their big thing as long as it releases. That'll be their big thing. But besides that, they've had absolutely nothing. So, it'll be cool to see it. I think we're definitely at the point where we see gameplay. I think we're at the point where we see like a full-length trailer, all that stuff. So it's definitely exciting that we are, I think it's pretty, I would say, official. The game will release in next year. Okay, that's something you could probably say with some safety. And then the second thing you can say with some safety is like, well, it's definitely going to be at E3, and if it's going to be at E3, and Bethesda's going to have a major place at the conference or what they're going to show, I think we're going to see quite a bit of Starfield. So while we won't have it, this fall, we'll have seen a lot about it. So I'm very, very excited for that. So let me know, guys, in the comments below, what do you think? Maybe you don't see all the stuff that I see in terms of the back and forth stuff, but are you getting annoyed at all the Starfield talk that just flip-flops every day? When are you expecting the game to come out? All that good stuff. Let me know in the comments. As always, if you guys did like this, make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up. Give the video a like. Like I said, if you want to follow me over on Twitter, podcastnow15 is my Twitter handle. Would love to have you guys over there. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.